Hello and welcome back to Pendor. We're fighting against a Dashar vassal right here, and hopefully we're going to be able to do this without sustaining too many casualties. I literally just went into a battle against some Singalian slavers. They only had around 90 or so troops, but they had a massive amount of prisoners. And hilariously enough, I did manage to gain some maiden cavalry, which, as you may or may not know, is definitely my preferred cavalry unit, because they do eventually level up into maiden adventurers, heroine adventurers, and so on and so forth, and they're absolutely amazing. They are really, really strong. So that's kind of what I'm attempting to do whenever I see a prisoner train, but obviously I don't really have that much space, so I had to trade a couple of, you know, lower tier troops to be able to do that. Anyway, what I'm actually going to do is I am probably, as someone actually suggested in the comments, probably going to replace one of my other weapons with a quiver, because that is obviously going to make it a lot easier for me to level up my archery skill, because I'll have a lot more arrows, because as you can quite clearly tell, it's actually a little bit difficult to do that as it is right now, because obviously, I mean, literally just look at how many arrows I've already used. I literally only have 32, and these guys are literally just murdering me right now. So yeah, anyway, did I actually tell my forces to charge in? Did I actually did I do that? No, I don't think I did. That was a bit of a lapse, wasn't it? Anyway, yeah, we can hopefully just do some damage here. That's all I really need to do. I just need to do damage. I don't actually care too much about whether I get kills or not. It's good to it's good to get some kills, you know. Absolutely fine to get some kills, but I'm mostly looking for the proficiency bonuses here. So me actually, you know, hitting is actually a good idea. Oh, I can't believe I actually missed like a whole bunch there as well. Oh well, never mind. And also, if I do end up missing a bunch of troops, or should we say having my troops die, that is also not a big deal. That is not a problem at all, because if they do die, they can be replaced relatively easily. We shouldn't have to worry too much about that, because we do have Alyssa. Alyssa is actually another companion that we're going to be having in our party. I think she gets along with someone else in our composition here, and well, if she doesn't, we'll just, you know, make the necessary steps that we need to make, because we can always, you know, re-recruit companions later on down the line. But at the moment, she's spreading word of my wonderful right to rule over the land of Pendor and so on and so forth. So obviously we don't have to worry about that too much for the moment. But she is probably going to come back and maybe bring me some snake cult units. I actually am unsure about that. It's probably likely she'll give me some snake cult armsmen and maybe some cobra warriors or something like that. But you know, that is not really, you know, that's not really amazing. You know, it's not going to be an anaconda knight or anything like that. Although, who knows? Maybe it will be. I doubt it, but maybe it will be. We'll see. We'll see what happens. Anyway, as I said, we are in Dashar territory right now, and as indeed I seem to have a good inclination for, there is something else at a higher rank of Noldor relation. You do need 95, apparently. 95 Noldor relation to be able to get the wonderful... We're going to let this guy go. To get the wonderful mythical rune plate. And this is a piece of armor that you can get and then indeed imbue with rune powers. So in other words, you can get ruby rune armor, sapphire rune armor, and emerald rune armor. They all have different weights, they all have different protections, and so on and so forth. So they are pretty cool, actually. They are pretty cool to maybe go for. And a mythical rune plate is obviously something that we would probably like to get. I mean, you know, if we can win 10 tournaments, and talking of tournaments, I am actually going to have to go over to Noldor territory here, because the tournament is just about to begin, and I don't really want to be late. That's something that has happened to me in the past, where I've realized that I am across the map, somewhere super far away, and then I haven't been able to make it to the place that I want to go to. But yeah, I think I've actually figured out that maybe what would be a good idea is, well, obviously trying to get as many Qualis gems as possible. That's a given, you know, that's literally a no-brainer, because that is definitely going to increase our overall, you know, power level, quote-unquote. But apart from that, it is going to definitely be used to good effect to maybe create our own faction. It seems as though, to me, we're probably going to be creating our own faction at this point, because if I can't join any other faction due to my right to rule being too high, because apparently that is exactly the reason why the fellow, you know, the guy, what was his name? Marius Imperator. Apparently that's the reason why he didn't want us to become a vassal of his, because he thinks that we're going to try and overthrow him, and he doesn't want that, of course. Which I actually wouldn't be trying to overthrow him, because that's actually, I don't think that actually works in Warband. I don't think you can actually do that in Warband. But whatever. It doesn't really matter too much. What I would love to get, though, is the Red Brotherhood hideout. Please, can you actually give me the Red Brotherhood hideout? No. I'm getting really unlucky with that, actually. Because there was one time in the not too distant, well, a couple of years ago, so I guess it is quite the distant past, but let's just say that, yeah, a few years ago, I did actually have the ability to go into a tavern very early on in the playthrough, mind you, and just get the Red Brotherhood hideout straight away. It was actually hilarious because I had, as far as I remember, I had just found the Qualis gem in Rain, and then I was just, you know, running around doing the random stuff, and then all of a sudden, boom, like, what, 5 days later, 5 in-game days later or something like that, I found where the Red Brotherhood hideout was. And I'm just absolutely gobsmacked that that was so incredibly simple. And in this one, no. We're having a really, really hard time of finding this. Don't know why, no idea, no clue why. And there's Alaric, and he has been defeated in battle, as you may indeed see there. I couldn't find him. No one told me where he was. The innkeepers were being extremely useless, actually. Very useless indeed. Oh, wait a minute. Hello there. What's going on here? Oh, no. That's just a small party of Jesu. I don't think that's going to make any difference. I mean, if I help him, it's not going to... Oh, it actually... Oh, it did help. Oh, okay. We actually gained a small amount of relation with him. Okay. Well, that's not really that useful, is it? No, that's not really that useful. Okay. So let me actually just do something real quick here as well. I'm actually wanting to test this out real fast because someone said that the training that you can do, if you are, you know, low skill in something and you want to train something really, really fast, then choose one of those lower skills. So for example, one-handed weapons. I don't think I'm going to be able to actually do this because these guys are insane. But apparently what you said was it actually scales with your weapon master skill. Wow, that was actually a lot easier than anticipated. All right. Okay, so yeah, it scales with your weapon master skill apparently. And my weapon master skill at the moment has a maximum level of, what do I have? I have 5. So I have 220. All right. So I have 220 maximum level. If I'm actually reading that correctly. I think I am reading that correctly. Anyway, yeah. So let's actually just take a quick look. Did it increased it by 1? Did it? I'm actually not entirely sure. Maybe I have to actually talk to the NPC. I don't know how this works, but someone that, well, numerous people actually. You are awarded a raise of 1 point with one-handed. And one-handed is my lowest skill. Okay, well, I mean, technically it's not my lowest skill. My thrown weapons, well, technically my firearms are the lowest, but, you know, that's not going to work, so unfortunate. Doesn't seem like the training actually feels that worth it anymore, because apparently in one of the previous versions of Pendor, it was extremely worth it. Oh, my first aid skill has increased. Oh, that's nice. Look at that. That's very cool. All right, yeah, I love those kinds of things, by the way. I personally feel like that is a super, super cool feature of Pendor, where you actually have these random events that happen, and you just gain skills. And I think that that's really, really cool, considering the fact that the game is obviously going to scale with you to a certain extent. Yeah, so as you can see, oh no, I did actually get some Serpent Priestesses. Oh, hello there. All right, so we're just going to have to get rid of these guys. unfortunately, because I do want to keep the Serpent Priestesses. They are absolutely insane units. Want to try to keep them alive as much as we can. But obviously that's not really gonna, you know, if they do die, then that's just, they're serving their purpose, you know? They're serving their purpose, and that's all we can really ask them to do. Anyway, Alyssa is going to be a relatively decent cavalry member. I'm actually not entirely sure what to even use with her, to be honest. I didn't even manage her equipment or anything like that. So let's just have her manage her own equipment, upgrade her weapons. We want her to use a polearm, right? Do we want her to use a polearm? I suppose so. So yeah, she can use a polearm. And a shield, I have no idea whether this is a good idea. Probably going to have to change this. But yeah, start upgrading your horse as well. I actually don't know how good her riding skill is. Let's actually have a look. I think she has decent riding. Yeah, she's got 5 in riding skill. She's mostly a polearm and thrown weapon person. As you can see, she literally has 6 in power throw, which is insane. Maybe we want to just go for a 2-handed polearm and not a shield. Maybe that would make more sense. Oh well, it doesn't really matter. We want to go and do the Noldor tournament, and we're almost ready to do it. I think we have to wait a little bit longer than November 1st, so yeah, we're going to have to be a little bit careful here. Ah, here we go. So now I can actually become free of our bond. I think I'm actually going to do that. Should I? You know what? I'm going to renew it. The main reason why I'm going to renew it is because I'm going to play off screen for a considerable amount of time. And then when the next contract comes up, hopefully I'll have enough cash to be able to leave. Because it's going to be a significant investment to basically do whatever at this point. You know, it's literally going to be super, super expensive. Alright, so we've got 3 teams with 3 fighters each. Let's do this. And we've got a 2-handed. Oh no, we're split between... Oh no. This is pretty terrible. Okay, yeah, this is going to be harsh. I'm not sure if we're even going to be able to do anything here. Maybe I can... Ah, there we go. At least kill one of them. That's all I needed to do. 2 teams with 3 fighters. Okay. Let's do this. I think we should be fine here. We've got a cavalry. They don't, so... Should be good. Nice. Oh no. Oh no. Yes, help me. Ah, help me, cavalry person. Yes. Okay, there we go. Whew. That was a bit dicey. That was a bit dicey. I could have died there really, really easily. Okay, here we go. Oh, thankfully we're not in between. Okay, this is absolutely... Oh, this is a super easy victory for us right here. We shouldn't have to worry about this too much. Or should we? Because the blue team is absolutely massacring everyone. Okay, wait a minute. Use the sword's reach. Defeat the club. Wow, that was... Wow, he had a lot of HP. There we go. Alright. As long as we can win, that's all that really matters. Even if I don't get the kills, it doesn't really, you know, make any difference. Okay, let me see if I can just shoot this guy. There we go. There we go, yes. Oh, that was a Noldor Twilight Knight. I can't believe I was going toe-to-toe with the Twilight Knight in archery. Can you believe it? Okay, yeah, so now... Oh dear, this is bad. What? Okay, I have no idea how he didn't get off one shot. Really, really surprised about that. Okay, anyway, 2 teams with 1 fighter. Let's do this. Okay, I've got a 2-handed. Oh, he's got a bow? Are you serious? From all the way on the other side? This is harsh. Okay, well, it shouldn't be too bad. Nice. Oh, he had no idea. He had no idea what was coming. Alright, there we go. And what did we get? We got a gold leaf warhorse.
Oh, that's so great.
Yeah. Okay. Well. Yeah. This is certainly not the thing you want, okay? If you don't know, this is certainly not the thing you want. Oh well, never mind. Can't really do much about that, can we? No, we can't really do much about it, so we're just going to have to move on and, you know, do what we can. Oh, hello. What's going on here? Ah, yes. Oh, no. Oh, never mind. I was actually wanting to help him out. I was wanting to help out the Noldor, but that's obviously not really going to do much here. Okay, what about these Empire villagers or one of these guys? There we go. Let's go in to help these. The Rangers, they're not really going to give me any relation whatsoever because they are indeed farmers, of course. Yes, yes, indeed. Ah, there we are. Alyssa likes Sir Alistair. Yeah, there we go. I actually thought that there was something going on there, so there we go. That's actually really, really nice. And I'm actually just going to follow these Noldor Rangers around a little bit. Okay, so we've got a pretty harsh battle on our hands here. We've got 255 against the enemy's 350. This is certainly going to be something that I'm actually not entirely sure we can win. I mean, we've got a bunch of Noldor with us, which obviously is going to put the, well, put the balance of power a little bit further into our corner, but this is, it's not a given, you know, it's not a given, especially considering this is a very flat battlefield. I'm thinking that maybe we want to, oh, you know what, maybe not, maybe not. If we can get over here before anything happens, we might be okay. Let's just tell them to spread out a little bit, put my infantry out the front there, and get my cavalry over there as well. How much do I actually have? I can't even tell because the writing at the top there is black, and then the sky is black as well, so yeah, this is great. Anyway, if these guys can actually start doing damage to the opponent, we should be in a much greater position. Oh yeah, that actually reminds me, I should have purchased another quiver from the Noldor merchant. Oh well, never mind. I completely forgot about that. I need to do that. Oh well, never mind. I could do it off screen. It's fine. Okay, so this is a scary view right here of these Jatu. I'm actually very much hoping that my forces will start being laser focused now. Okay, I'm just gonna literally do a you know, baiting kind of deal. So I'm just gonna try to get these guys to follow me. I'm just gonna concentrate on baiting and not actually attacking just yet. Although I could attack if I get the opportunity to do so, of course. But this is gonna be a harsh victory for us if we actually do even achieve victory. Oh, nice. Battle Rider eliminated already. Very, very good. Let's tell these guys to charge in. Tell the infantry to charge in as well. And then maybe I can just do a little bit of damage here and there. As long as we can just kill enemies, that's all we need to do, you know? I mean, it sounds really stupid for me to say it like that, but yeah, that is actually the truth. Anyway, here we go. Just killing these random troops right now just to get them out the way. Because I don't really want my own forces to be focused on killing a farmer or a peasant or something like that. That's not really going to make any difference. Okay. The Noldor don't seem to be doing too badly right here. We are outnumbered as well, by the way. This is a huge Jatu army. I mean, it's only 350, of course. It could be a lot larger, but it's been in multiple battles, as far as I'm aware, this particular group. They have 530 prisoners for potential rescue, which is absolute insanity. So hopefully we'll actually be able to recruit some of those. It would be quite nice if we could actually make that work. Okay, here we go. Gotta be careful. Definitely don't want to have that happen multiple times, as you can see. You know, definitely don't want to get stopped multiple times, like I am consistently having happen. Yes, that's great. We might have to retreat here and go back in, just to replenish our ammunition. I mean, you can see here we're absolutely slaughtering them, but do we want to put it... I don't know. Do we want to take a risk? That's the question. Ah, there we go. Got myself eliminated. Alright, so yeah, I think that's... Ooh, should I... It's one of those, isn't it? Yeah, it's one of those moments where you just kind of go, should I? Don't really know about that. Here's the thing. If I retreat now, we may not be able to enter the next round of battle. That's the only concern that I'm having right now. If I was still alive and I had around, you know, 40% HP remaining, I would probably decide to retreat at this point. Maybe, because, I mean, they've only got 350. You've got to bear that in mind. We always have to keep in mind how many units they actually have remaining, because if you obviously, you know, take note of that, then you're going to have a bit of an idea as to how many more forces you're going to have to eliminate. And in this case, well, they've only got another 50 to go, and we should be done. So maybe we don't even need to retreat. That's actually kind of insane. One thing, though, that we do want to do is Warlord ZULKAR. You know Warlord ZULKAR, Mr. Warlord ZULKAR. He is actually really close by to me right now, and I'm kind of thinking that maybe what we want to do is try to bait him into one of the unique spawns from the Noldor. Not sure if that's really going to work, but we can only hope. I actually have no idea how much renown I'm even going to get for this battle, but it's hopefully going to be somewhat good. Yeah, one thing this game could definitely benefit from is like a super speed mode, obviously, because, you know, if you're dead, then you can't really do much. I mean, you can obviously, you know, order your people around if you want to do that, for example, like you can see right here. I'm just ordering people around however I like, but that's it. That's all you could really do. I mean, yeah, you can do that, and that's absolutely fine and everything, and it's actually very useful to be able to do that. But apart from that, I mean, yeah, you can't really do much. So it would be nice if they could allow you to speed things up, but obviously that's not going to happen any further, not unless you install a mod that enables you to do just that. Anyway, there's a victory for us. Look at that. We actually won. I can't believe it. And yeah, now what's really actually quite aggravating now about winning this is, apart from the fact that we only gained 28 renown, I was actually hoping that we'd gain a lot more for it, but well, never mind, is the fact that we still have a huge amount of space to make up. There is literally no space in my in my army, which is really, really sad. So that means that the Noldor are actually going to be getting most of it. I have 14 spaces. Yeah, 14 spaces. Alright, so what do we want to go for? Well, Maiden Cavalry is certainly something that I'm looking for right here. And do we want anything else? Talon of the Falcon? Yeah, I'll take one of those, thank you. Or two of those, even. And what else do we want? Dragon Drakes? I don't think Dragon Drakes are that good, actually, so me taking those is kind of a bit meh, but, you know, whatever. We've got some Mettenheim units right here as well. Raven Spear Mercenaries, I think they're actually okay. I think they're pretty good. And apart from that, I'm not seeing anything that's super, super amazing. I mean, we've got some Salian Cavalry here. I mean, Cavalry are always going to be good, but I'll take the Maiden Cavalry here. And we should probably take Mounted Rangers, I guess. I don't know. There's basically, that's it. That's all I can take. There's nothing else. So I'm going to just have to leave. I mean, technically, I could swap these young Bacchus adventurers for something else, so I could swap them for the Ravenstone Rangers, for example. I mean, they're very good, but yeah, as you can see, look at this Noldor party now. It literally has 348 total troops in its possession now, which is actually hilarious. Okay, so Adonia is our Pathfinder person. Yeah. Okay, so we're just going to start increasing her intelligence. So let's actually get tracking and hunting, and we'll just continue increasing her archery skill. There we go. All right, so let's just level up a couple of people here. And we got to be a bit careful here now, because Warlord ZULKAR is right there. Now, do you think we can actually eliminate ZULKAR? Because he has a massive contingent of ZULKAR's Grim Riders. I think they're probably going to be a bit too difficult for us. But is that really the case? Well, so far it looks as though this particular band of Noldor are going to be caught by Warlord ZULKAR. I am actually not entirely pleased about this, mostly because if you take a look at their compositions right before they go in here, you can see that they have 10 nobles, 30 warriors, and 24 rangers. That's basically the only thing we can really take note of here, because apart from that, they just have a random smattering of units, and most of these units are just going to, well, they're just going to flop, you know, they're just going to flop all over the place, and they're not really going to be that useful. But I'm actually kind of hoping that Aeldarion will be around here somewhere. I don't know where he is, so I can only kind of hope that maybe he's going to be around here so that maybe we can fight Warlord ZULKAR together. That would be cool. Maybe. It would be amazing if we could actually have that happen, but unfortunately, it seems like Warlord ZULKAR is really wanting to get these guys into a battle. Do you think I could actually win, though? That's the question. Do you think I could win with these fellows? That's the question. I don't know. I don't know whether that's the case. I mean... he's no, come on, chase me. Yeah. Come on. You're not going to be able to catch them. You're not going to be able... Yes. No. Follow me. Yes. No. What is he doing?
No. Yes. No. Yes. No.
He is being so indecisive right now. You should just follow me, sir. Yes. Here we go. Now all we need to do is we need to find Aeldarion. He's somewhere around here. I know for certain he's somewhere around here. And then we can fight. And it's going to be absolutely fantastic. Because Aeldarion obviously has an insane amount of Noldor troops. And we're probably going to have a pretty easy time of things. Or at least hopefully. Because Warlord ZULKAR is one of those guys that you just don't... You don't really want to... You don't really want to be playing around with him too much. Because, you know, he's got some tough units. Or at least I feel like they're pretty tough. I really wish I'd know where he is. Aeldarion, that is. I just got word that there is a large army of enemies near this village over here, so I'm going to assume that that is where Aeldarion is. Unless, you know, I don't know, the Empire are fighting against the Dashar over there, and the Dashar have sent a massive contingent of forces, but... No, there he is! Fantastic! Okay, perfect, because obviously... Oh no, now my party has nothing to eat. You absolute imbeciles. Okay, it seems like olives are going to be the thing that we'll be dining on today. Thank you very much. Okay, yeah, so we're just going to have this... Oh no, now he's running. Oh, he's running way too fast. Oh, that's real bad. Oh, no, wait. Maybe we can get him. Yes. Come on, then. Yeah, no. Come on. Oh, this is going to be way too difficult, isn't it? It's going to be way too difficult to get him. Maybe he's going to... He's traveling only at 0.1 faster. So maybe it's going to... Is it going to work? Oh no, this is such a terrible situation. Maybe it's gonna work. There we go. We have a smaller party. A smaller party has... Oh yeah, go. That's what we need. Yes, absolutely perfect. Okay, here we go. No, you are not escaping, sir. You are not escaping. I don't know how he's able to run away like that. I really have no idea how he's able to run away like that. Yes, perfect. Yes! Okay, we got him! Whew. Okay, let me just level up real fast. Alright, so we're gonna get only 20 renown for this battle, which is obviously not even... I don't care, you know. That's not really the reason why we're doing this. I have no idea... Wait a minute, what's my inventory like? Oh dear. I'm gonna go back to the chest real fast. Actually, you know what? I can't really do that. You know what? I'm gonna need to just do this real fast instead. Okay. Here we go. Let's get these guys over here. Get those guys there. These guys here. Okay, that should be absolutely fine. Okay. Hopefully they're going to listen to me and not listen to Aeldarion, but he is a hero unit, so it's more than likely... Yeah, no. Are they? No, I think they're listening to him. That might be a bit of a problem. Okay, well, whatever the case, let's just access our inventory real fast. Do I have enough space? Yeah, I do. Okay. Whew. I was a bit worried there for a real quick second. I thought to myself... Yeah, this is going to be a bit harsh. Okay, I'm not going to use the lance in this battle. Am I? I don't know. I don't know whether I'm going to use the lance. Okay, you know what? I don't know, but I'm just going to use the Jatu arrows as well. There we go. So now we've got 64. 64 arrows. Absolutely fantastic. Okay, so let's have a look. No. It seems as though I am not able to command his forces, which is actually not good. That is not good at all. That means that we're going to have some issues. Okay, well, first of all, what we want to do is we want to hold fire. That is the first thing we want to do. We want to make sure that we hold fire as best we can. Now, what's quite fun about this is that if Aeldarion takes significant losses, why does he only have so few Noldor on the battlefield? Is it because I'm in the battle as well? No, he has 98, it says. Okay, that's weird. Doesn't feel like 98 troops. But yeah, anyway. The fun thing is going to be that if Aeldarion takes a huge amount of casualties, I will attack him after the fact if we can get him defeated just so that I can unlock those CKO things. And hopefully that's actually going to make a difference. Okay, we're just going to tell our guys to fire at will now. Spread out a little bit more. Not sure why he's telling his forces to charge in, but I will do the same thing. I will literally tell my guys to charge in here, because we have to. We have to support him. We have to support him in every single way. If we don't support him, we might as well just not even bother. Okay, here we go, here we go. Just gonna fire away. Try to do some damage. Well, I mean, this is actually not bad. His strategy seems to actually not be working terribly awfully, so I'm quite surprised, actually. I thought to myself, yeah, this was a really bad idea. But no, this is actually a lot better than anticipated. I thought to myself, this is going to be an absolute travesty, because what's going to happen is the enemy is just going to murder us with a bunch of lancers and things. And I was kind of hoping to leverage our archer power much, much more. But he's utilizing his cavalry quite nicely, actually, in this particular maneuver. But I don't know. I'm not sure if it's going to hold out for the entirety of the battle. So that's going to be the big thing here. And obviously I don't really want my cavalry to charge in after them. So I'm going to have to tell my cavalry to come back here now, if they have actually decided to go further. Oh. Yeah, I kind of don't want them... Oh no, what are you doing? No, don't go over there. That's not... These are not my troops, by the way. These are not my troops. Oh dear. Okay, we're just going to have to tell my archers to come over here then. We're going to have to reposition them. This is not something that I would do. I do not want to reposition, ever, when it comes to archers. Because keeping them in a stationary and optimized kill position is certainly what we want to try, but unfortunately, our friend Mr. Aeldarian has other plans, so we will be joining him with these plans. Let's get our infantry over here as well. Yeah, he's going to lose a lot of troops doing this. Yeah, as you can see, he's literally losing so many. Just from the sheer fact that he has no idea what he's doing. As you can quite clearly tell. He literally has no idea what he's doing, in my opinion. Thankfully, I haven't really taken much damage so far, so I'm actually quite pleased about that. My forces have now finally arrived. These are my cavalry. Let's tell them to charge. Okay, we should be okay. Hopefully. Oh no, see, more cavalry coming in. Exactly the reason why I was being so hesitant. Because look at his forces. They've just gotten trampled. They've just gotten absolutely trampled. Yeah, this is really bad, actually. This is super, super bad. Okay, I'm going to have to tell my infantry to charge in here. Just try and eliminate... Oh, yeah, it took a lance to the face. That's great. Love that. Okay, kill, 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 kill. No, can't kill him. He's got too much HP. Oh, I'm dead. Yep. See, now that's exactly the reason why I did not want to go there. But... you gotta support your allies, you know? That's the point. You gotta support your allies. If you don't do that, then there's this. I don't know. Are we gonna be okay? That's the question. I think so, right? I mean, I think we'll probably be fine, but it's gonna take an age to actually complete this particular battle, but we need to stick it out. That's the thing. We need to stick it out now. I'm actually not entirely sure what we can do here about this. I kind of want to tell my forces to go back over here. Can I not? Oh, I can't. Wait a minute. There we go. We can actually tell them to go over here. There we are. Yeah, I'm just going to tell my forces to hold position back here. And we're just going to let Aeldarian throw his forces away if he wants to do that. Probably should have just let him do that before, to be honest. But I kind of wanted to be a good ally, you know, because we've had so many situations in the past where I've been in a battle with some allies and they just haven't done what we needed them to do to achieve victory. And I wanted to be that person to actually come in and help out as best as we could. Okay, I'm going to tell my guys to charge in now again. Because basically what I wanted to do was just move the battle, you know, further back towards where we actually spawn in, because that's really going to give us the advantage in general. And as long as we can eliminate the entirety of the Jatu's cavalry forces, which I think they have around 300, 350, maybe 400 of those. We should be okay. And as you can see, they've already lost 320. So that's really good. And that means that they should be running out of cavalry. Unfortunately, that is not the case. As you can see right here, they still have a massive amount coming in. Well, it seems as though we actually don't have anything to worry about any further because most of the Jatu's cavalry have now been eliminated. As you can see right here, we do have a small smattering of cavalry coming in, but they're mostly just missed mountain units and some other Jatu random raiders that are not really going to do too much. And you can see here that most of the enemy's forces are literally just bandits now, missed mountain warriors, and, you know, other assorted fellows, and they're not really going to do anything, which is absolutely wonderful. So basically what we can do now is just wait. We just have to wait until our forces eliminate the remaining forces, and we should be absolutely fantastic. So you could see here that I did actually end up suffering 14 casualties. Obviously, Mr. ZULKAR, I'm actually not entirely sure. Does he have any prisoners? I think he has a couple of prisoners, but nothing really amazing to write home about. And you can see here that Ealdarion took a small smattering of casualties as well. But that's the funny thing. I felt like his first strategy, his first tactic to charge in there with his cavalry was actually a super good one, at least from the perspective of we basically just stopped the entire Jatu charging line, and most of his forces just got murdered because all the Noldor are extremely good at using their bows, whether that be on horseback or on foot, and that's exactly what happened. But let's actually just see what I ended up losing here, because I may have lost some really good units. I lost a hero adventurer, which is obviously quite painful, but apart from that, we didn't really lose anything too dramatic. I mean, a Barclay Musketeer, obviously that's pretty harsh, but I don't know whether that really matters too much. He lost 13 Twilight Knights, which is obviously insane. But yeah, we just absolutely murdered. I mean, you can see here, Ealdarion himself killed 37. That's absolutely incredible. That is amazing. Okay, cross your fingers for Warlord ZULKAR to be captured. No! Okay, he managed to escape. Sad. That is very, very sad. I mean, you can't win them all, can you? I mean, we got super lucky with Sir Boris the Raven beforehand, if you recall. And obviously now we didn't. We didn't get lucky, because that's literally all it is. It is literally just luck. And even if I were to, you know, for example, reload or anything like that, that's not going to work. Reloading does not work because the calculation for capturing a unique spawn is calculated every single, I think every 5 days or something like that. And basically it's just fixed. So the only way that you can avoid that is if you either alter the game files. Obviously you can do that if you want to. I haven't, I have it on default. But yeah, you can alter the game files, or you just wait. You just wait a little bit longer until you engage that particular enemy, whoever it may be, and then maybe the calculation is going to get a better reroll. And that's it. That's the only way that you can really do it. So yeah, anyway, I'm just going to capture every single one here, and then we will move on. We did get some relation with Ealdarion, and well, it just kind of goes to show that it's probably not the best idea for me to fight him. He has... Okay. I didn't realize how many Noldor he actually had. He has 225 Maiden Rangers, 250 Warriors, 23 Nobles, 21 Twilight Knights, and 39 Rangers. Yeah, that's gonna be an absolute... Well, he's just gonna murder. He's just gonna murder no matter who it is attacking him. He's really gonna do insane damage. Anyway, I can now increase my intelligence once again, and I think what we're probably gonna do is we're probably gonna go for... I'm now wondering what we should go for, to be honest. I think probably another point in Weapon Master, and then finally get a point in Leadership. I think that's probably going to be the best thing I can do, possibly. And let's go for Weapon Master once again. There we go. All right. No idea. No idea whether that's good. But eventually we're hopefully going to be swimming in Qualis gems, and then we'll be all good. Anyway, as I said to you, I'm just going to spend some additional time with the Noldor. I'm just going to try to get some relation with them. and then we are going to hopefully be able to participate in the next tournament, hopefully get a Qualis gem from that, or if not, then we'll maybe be able to engage yet another unique spawn. I thank you very much for watching, and I'll see you next time.